I think when people heard that news that Osama Bin Laden had been killed, there were immediate reactions of jubilation in many places. And where I can best understand it is the people who lost loved ones when the attack came in 2001. I was immediately distressed when I heard the CNN was covering the news and they were trying to show pictures of a crowd that had gathered outside the White House. I could hear them chanting, USA, 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 you know, and it just was such a sad sound for me. I mean, it didn't feel like the right response at all. I mean, while I can understand it, I think I thought of all sorts of things at that moment that, you know, so many people want our nation to be great again, and if this is the sign of greatness, it's a sad commentary on where we are. That is absolutely what we don't need right now in our country, to boast about this. It's one thing to be relieved and grateful that this person will cause no more harm to anybody. This will not bring back the people that were killed that day. I think for some people, as you hear interviews, you hear the sense that there's a kind of closure. Maybe it can be that for people, but we have to, as people of faith, we really have to speak against the powers of revenge. That, I think, is a mission that across faith traditions we can really share, and we should stand together in that way, holding hands together against the voices that call for revenge, because we can see what it has done. It has never done any good in the world, that sense of I'm gonna get my enemy. I don't think that ever really helps people through their grieving. I think that kind of sense, at least in my own tradition, knowing through the teachings of Jesus, that God is someone who calls us to love even our enemies, and that's probably the hardest thing we have to do as people of faith.